Hello guys, Paper here. Today's video is about the Arma Reforger Reddit AMA with the project lead. I'm not going to pronounce his name, I'm not even going to try it because I'm going to butcher it anyways. So, there was an AMA on Reddit where they talked about some stuff about Arma Reforger PS5, but Arma Reforger in general as well. People could ask the questions, and then the project lead will answer some questions. So we're going to go over the most interesting one for console, but also some others just in general about Arma Reforger. Just to clarify, there's one big topic for PS5 at the moment that are mods. Mods is basically the most important thing people want to know if they come to PS5 or not. Yes, mods are confirmed. No, mods will not launch with update 1.3 as of today. I've seen a lot of people running with the rumor or confirmed that mods for PS5 will come with update 1.3. I also see YouTubers talk about it and say it's confirmed. It's not. As of today, we have no information when they're gonna release. We only know now. We have now hard evidence that mods are confirmed. And you will see later, I asked a question as well. How mods will work. Will it be the same for Xbox and the same as Xbox and PC? And they basically said they are aiming for the same on all platforms. So let's get over it. Some interesting questions and answers. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you dislike it, thumbs down. And if you have any other questions, comment down in the comment section below, and let's get into it. So the first question that was interesting. Any idea when update 1.3 will hit PS5 stable? If you can't answer in public, no problem. If you can't, no problem. It would be no problem. But he answered as soon as it's ready. Currently aiming at February. I see some people are running with the info as well that it will be next week. Here he states it's February. I don't want to spread any misinformation. I want to go off of the information that is confirmed by devs or people from the game. So as of now, it will be next month. Probably somewhere mid next month, hopefully. If we are lucky, at the beginning of February, but we don't know. We only know that it will be February. Next one, will official servers add at least 64 players? He said yes. We will increase capacity when our servers can run it fluently. Yada yada yada. They're working on optimizing the game to increase player count and for the servers as well. So you see on the community servers that they already have these numbers, or 128 players, but you can also see, and it's noticeable, that the servers are not running perfectly. So they are working on it. Next one, with the roadmap being almost complete, can we still expect to see more content added throughout the years leading up to Arma 4, vehicles, weapons, etc.? Short answer, yes. I've seen some other answers as well that they are working on new weapons and stuff. So after this roadmap, it will not be over for Arma Reforger, so that's good to see. Center dead zones for controller. They are gathering feedback, and they will look into it. It's not confirmed that they will do or add it, but they are looking into it as of right now. So big topic as well, also for PS5 players, because they have some kind of bug when it's nighttime. It's really dark. Here somebody asked, do you have any plans to prevent gamma cheating at night? Because you can. I have a video as well that you can turn up the gamma and you can see at night basically. Long time ago, we integrated Night Shader with edge spatial noise to combat gamma cheating. It's very similar solution to DayZ, and I never seen this. I never noticed as well. So probably does not work anymore. We'll have to check. Additional issue is that the PS5 night feels a lot darker. And they are working on that. It's already confirmed as well that it's some kind of bug or something, and they are working on fixing it in the next update. There's a long one. It's a grenade bug fix and experimental. Grenade bug should be in the works. Mouse and keyboard PS5 as well. There's two questions. Yes, for the mouse and keyboard as well. There's a grenade bug when if you throw I had it now 2 times in a row. If you smoke grenade, if you throw 2 grenades directly after each other, the second one sticks in your hand and you're bugged. So you basically will need to jump in the car or redeploy. Can you disable controller disconnect window? I don't know that one. The project league doesn't know any details as well. So if they get further details, they will do something with it probably. And the auto kick feature, is there going to be an auto kick feature? There is. I experienced it myself because friendlies were driving over mine. I instantly got kicked. So that feature is definitely in the game. Here's a lot of questions about the HOTA support for helicopters. As of right now, they can't promise anything that they will add this. I've seen a lot of questions from people asking about the HOTA support. As of now, I also seen that they are not gonna add it. So it's basically a wait to see situation here. Also a big complaint about conflict game mode that people are rushing arsenals in the arsenal for your weapons and stuff. The user says, okay, make sure everyone to complain about Armory for the millionth time. There are changes in update 1.3 that some stuff equipment is rank restricted. So that's actually interesting to see. I want to see how that works out. Because as of right now, you see a lot of newer players at the moment of at the point where somebody builds an arsenal, everybody swims to arsenal and you run out of supplies. That's not really how it should be, in my opinion, and an opinion of a lot of other players. Here as well, should we expect some type of limitations for gear and weapons on the basis of the player rank in conflict, like rank promotions could increase max limit for loadout cost. In combination with planned high command, it could motivate teams / players to fulfilling assigned task from command. There's also something with the commander coming. I don't have further information on that, but I will see if we can find some. Already, he says, confirmed already in experimental 1.3. So people who are playing the 1.3 experimental know this, and they are, I think, quite positive at the moment about it as well. Is there a fix coming for PS5 players using keyboard and mouse where you cannot walk? You basically your WASD keys are not usable. There's a workaround if you connect two keyboards at the same time. They know this. We all know that mouse and keyboard is not fully supported for PS5, but they're working on it, so there will be a fix coming. Not even a question, to be honest. I'm just over the moon, yada yada yada. That mods are planned. Just be patient. It's gonna take us some time to work all the tech and problems out. So also a confirmation that mods are not around the corner, even with 1.3. I actually think somewhat around summer at the earliest. That's what I'm thinking. But if they hope for a surprise, that will be a little bit earlier. But I think it will be around that area, that time. But definitely not update 1.3. Here's my question. How will mods be added to PS5? Will there be limitations, or will it be full access to mods like PC and Xbox? And he said, clearly, we are aiming at the same modding capabilities for all platforms. Means what Xbox and PC has, we will probably get as well. So 99.9% sure we probably get that as well. So fingers crossed. Again, a question about mods. Work in progress. Is there any chance of getting involved with Microsoft so that there is room for mods on the Xbox? 20 gigabytes is simply not enough. Microsoft has a limit, and basically also a download limit on the mods. He just confirms we hear you. Probably working on something. Let's just hope they will increase it for console or Xbox in this case. I can imagine PlayStation get as well with 20 gigabyte limit or a limit download speed. I hope not, because I heard some stories from Xbox guys that they literally need to wait an hour to download all the mods. That would be insane and not so fun. But we will see. We have to wait. Good question here. Are there any plans to address network code issues? The amount of times I get kicked from the server despite having low ping, yada yada. I get that. Just general server lag. The game on its own runs okay, and any lag I experience seems to be server related. That's what I'm thinking as well. He says yes, in the it's number 2 in our priority queue after crash fixes. Some of the problems relate to network bugs. Some of them to low server performance, which can be which can then influence network issues. For now, you can try different servers. Make sure you run a good network. Wi-Fi often has more issues. If you game, just a general tip and for everyone, if you play a multiplayer shooter, use a cable for your internet and don't use Wi-Fi. I know some people have no other choice, but if you have a choice, always use a cable because you have better and stable internet. This is basically the first and most important issue we had from the very beginning, and they are basically working on it. Another good question, considering that Arma 4 is like 2.5, 3 years away, and Reforger roadmap is almost finished. Is there any additional out of roadmap content planned for Reforger besides the new map? I'm not going to pronounce because I'm butchering that again. To the first question, yes, but we can't tell you all the things now and spoil the surprises. Makes sense. 2, are there new guns planned? 2, what about Soviet counterpart for the M72A3 Law, Carl Gustav, or SMAW for US? We have 2 new rocket launchers in the work. This will be interesting. I believe 1 for US, 1 for Soviet, but I can be wrong. Question 3. Since I'm a modder of a somewhat complex mod for AR, can't help but ask this question. Will there be will mods be compatible between Arma 4 and Arma Reforger, or straightforward porting process like what we do every time a major patch drops? Even thinking about redoing everything from scratch again for new issue of Infusion platform makes me shaking. Probably for modders not really fun if you constantly need to rework everything from the ground up. And he basically says the great ambition is to have mod support, basically mod port from Arma Reforger to Arma 4, and I also think vice versa. It was not possible with Arma 3 because of the other engine. So we have to say it. We have to wait till Arma 4 drops. But if they are aiming for this, that's interesting. Any plans on patching the nighttime issue on console? He says, I heard if by disabling HDR it makes it better. Some people have that, some people doesn't. Even without HDR it does not improve. So it's also like a 50-50 thing, but they're working on it. Screen tearing on PS5, they are working on that. Also confirmed as well that they are working on it. Lack of anti-aliasing on the PS5. He doesn't say anything about that, so I don't think they are working on that. And nighttime also in the works, they're working on it. Here he goes, will there be plans for more weapons and vehicles? He just says there will be a few more weapons added. We were improving bolt action logic so mods can use it. But I personally wish to be able to get vanilla bolt action rifle. No hard plans for when though, so don't tell anyone. Basically not confirmed, nothing is confirmed yet. Boats are not planned, but they are possible in mods. There's a secret new feature related to non-existent boats, which he will not spoil. Interesting. There will be a few more vehicles this year. Can't say which one. Maybe some variants. So variants of the maybe LAV25 or the BRDM. I'm not sure if there are any variants of that anymore. I know the BRDM is somewhat of a variant of the BTR, so have to wait and see. Any plans for 128 official servers? We will increase official service capacity when the servers are basically better and can handle it. Will PS5 Pro be getting mod support and stability performance updates? Yes, we all know mods by now coming. And performance updates is nice to see as well, because in my opinion, I think they can push a little bit more out the Pro as well to get some stable frame rate. How are the conversations? This is where the people are running with and somewhat creating their own narrative. How are the conversations with Sony going regarding PS5 mods? Sony is champ about it, work in progress. So means Sony is good about it, they have no problems with it, and they're working on it. That's all. This is what it all started. There's nothing more than this we know. We only know it's confirmed. And that's basically it. These are the most interesting questions I found. In general about Arma PS5, Arma Reforger on the PS5, and in general about Arma. Again, if you like the video, thumbs up, dislike it, thumbs down. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one.